Hello again my friends, I have a story to tell you, a story I'm calling Tommy the Troll. It's a tale of deceit, revenge and a twist that would make M. Night Shyamalan shit the bed. Okay, so it's not actually got any of those elements, but you know, I think you might enjoy it anyway, so yeah, let's begin. Our tale begins on Venus, my plan to grind the ever-living shit out of the Vanguard Heroic Strike playlist, but I'm all alone, so I have to make do with whatever 2-bit fireteam Destiny's matchmaking system throws at me. Little did I know that it was about to match me with the biggest bastard I've ever had the misfortune to stumble across. Tommy Styles, aka Tommy the Troll. My initial reaction was one of glee. Awesome, I've joined the strike during the boss battle. All we gotta do is fill it with lead and collect the loot. But my glee soon evaporated into sour clouds of piss. This strike would turn out to be the longest strike of my life. You see, Tommy wouldn't play ball. Quite literally, he held on to that orb like he had dick rot, and that glowing sphere contained the only known cure to man. He just wouldn't let it go, and anyone who's played the strike knows that you need to slot that orb into the allocated hole to defeat the boss. Me and my other fireteam member could only look on in helpless frustration as Tommy did what he does best: troll. Tried everything we could to get Tommy to slot the orb. I even danced for him while on fire. It was a humiliating experience that will haunt me till the day I die. This wait for Tommy to slot the orb fuckery continued for over 30 minutes. I shit you not. But by now, I was in too deep. There was no way I was backing out until Tommy slotted that fucking orb in that fucking hole. And then, a miracle. Tommy played ball. That's right, after dicking us about for God knows how long, Tommy placed the orb in the slot. We had done it. Our unyielding perseverance had paid off. Time to destroy the boss and collect our loot. But it wasn't as simple as that. Oh no, Tommy hadn't finished with us yet. Now at this point in the strike, the boss had a tiny amount of health. A few more shots would finish it off, but Tommy had snagged the orb again and refused to slot it. He did this twice, which prolonged the strike even further. By now, my frustration had turned to morbid curiosity. Yes, in the end, we defeated the boss, but my god was it a chore. How could one man be so cruel and subject his fellow guardians to such hideous torture? There was only one way to find out. Ask the bastard. So then, when I went to type my message to Tommy, I saw he had already sent me a message. Just fucking sit there. So then, how would this maniacal genius respond to my question, which was this: gonna make a YouTube video about your epic troll. What would you like to say to over 550,000 subscribers? And here's how Tommy responded. And I, one about two idiots that don't understand the simple loot cave glitch and get with that LCG more than 1 million views. By the way, what is YouTube? I'm Japanese. Now that's not the easiest message to understand, but that's cool because English clearly isn't Tommy's first language. Now it appears that Tommy wasn't actually trolling, but rather attempting some kind of farming method, a loot cave type glitch as he calls it. And so I asked, loot cave glitch? Please explain. To which Tommy responded, yes, for Imago loop, weapons all at 335, just sit there where I was and he doesn't close, then kill and kill yourself and repeat. Now I think Tommy was trying to explain how his loot farming method worked, a method that would secure him Imago loop, a strike specific hand cannon. Now little did Tommy know that earlier that very day I had actually bagged myself this weapon from this very strike at 335 light, so I decided to be a little bit cheeky and send him a picture of my 335 imago loop with the message, "You mean like this little beauty, Ruffle?" To which Tommy replied, "Yeah." Now it seems as though poor old Tommy wasn't trolling for the sake of trolling. He was attempting a farming method to secure a strike specific weapon. How could I be so quick to judge, to condemn this poor guardian as a heartless troll when all he wanted was precious loot? I had to clear my conscience, and so I asked Tommy to dance with me in the tower. Sadly, Tommy never responded, and so I sit in the tower alone, gazing out into a vast indifferent universe. A universe that doesn't care about our hopes and dreams, our aspirations, our struggle to find meaning in a meaningless universe, and yet struggle we must, Guardian. And if you ever find that thing that does give your life meaning, that makes your heart beat faster and your eyes dilate, pursue it like a ruthless bastard. Don't bend, don't water it down, don't try to make it logical, don't edit your own soul according to the fashion, rather follow your most intense obsessions mercilessly. And if you see me in the tower, fellow Guardian, come sit beside me. Let's gaze into that vast indifferent bastard of a universe together. Peace.